Alright, so this is our third line segment proof. And in this proof, we are given that AB is congruent to AC and that PC is congruent to QB. And we are asked to prove that AP is congruent to AQ. So that means that this whole side is congruent to this whole side, and that this part is congruent to this part, and we want to show that these two parts are congruent. I think that this problem tends to intimidate students because it's actually drawn in the shape of a triangle, but it doesn't actually change the problem at all. We could have drawn them as these as two lines that are out from each other, and it would have been the same problem. So again, starting with our givens, we have that AB is congruent to AC and that PC is congruent to QB by given. And in this case, we're going to go from congruence to equality. So AB equals AC and that PC equals QB by the definition of congruence. Now, once we have this, we can use addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And so we should start thinking, as in most line segment proofs, you want to think about the fact that you probably are going to want to use segment addition. So we can say that AC equals AP plus PC, and we can say that AB equals AQ plus QB by segment addition, which says that two parts add up to a whole. So now, since we've already said that AB equals AC, we can set these two equations equal to each other. So in our next step, we will say that AP plus PC equals AQ plus QB by substitution. So now, once we've substituted, we don't have any segments that are the same on both sides of our equation. We want to get to that. So we need to look back at what else we were given. We were also given that PC equals QB. So if PC equals QB, then I can take this PC out and put QB in. And we're going to do that. That's again going to be by substitution. And then once I have this, I have QB on both sides, and ultimately I want to get rid of that QB, and then I'll have that AP equals AQ, which is what I'm trying to get to. So I'm going to subtract QB from both sides by the subtraction property. And this is really close to what I want, but I don't want this equal sign. I want a congruence sign. So I need to say that segment AP is congruent to segment AQ by the definition of congruence. And I'm done.